You know, life is all about experiences and bringing people together. There are two wonderful events coming up doing that, whether it's family fun or fishing. The Uptown Church and its partners have us covered. We got our friend Pastor Greg here with Associate Pastor Al Willis. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thanks for having us.
All right, well, let's start with this weekend coming up this Saturday, community celebration. Let's talk about this.
Well, the community celebration is something that we started to build relationships, to build forgiveness, to bring forth healing within our community. And so everything that is going on right now, what better way than a cookout? Bouncy houses, live entertainment. We are going to have the Conqueror Strength Team. We're going to give away backpacks and school supplies. And this year, we're going to do something special. We're going to make sure that every kid has an opportunity to win a brand new bike.
Wonderful.
And also, we also have some Nike tennis shoes that we want to give out to some of the bigger kids, sizes 13, 14, 15, and 17. They're limited, but first come, first serve.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And the community celebration is about Grand Rapids as a whole. You know, just bringing everybody together. I want people to understand and know, no matter what goes on the outside, we're still a loving city in the inside.
I love that. I love that so much. So everyone, welcome. This is a completely free event.
Yes, it is.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And then we have another event, this is, you guys, how many years have been doing this, the Fishing with the PoPo?
5 years.
5 years for Fishing with the PoPo. Let's get a rundown of what that event is all about.
Fishing with the PoPo is about building relationships again, but with our local law enforcement. One of the things that I think is the misinterpretation is what our law enforcement is all about. You know, we have to understand that they have a job also, but they also have another side of them that they love, that they like entertainment and fishing and so forth. And this is an opportunity that we are able to come together, bring youth, bring our law enforcement together, get them out on the fishing boat, allow them to build relationships, allow them to talk with each other, allow them to fish and catch fish, allow them to laugh and joke, you know, and it is an amazing event. One of the things that we're trying to do next year is broaden it, expand it. So we're probably going to go out to a public lake like Gun Lake or something like that, where we have local volunteers to come and bring their own boats. Fishing with the PoPo has also expanded, where we want to also go to different law enforcement agencies around the state, like in Benton Harbor, Holland, Lansing, Ann Arbor,
Oh, wow.
these other places, and put this program there so they have the opportunity to experience what Grand Rapids is experiencing.
I love that. Catch it on all over the state,
Yes.
right? We have such a
Yes.
beautiful state. Why aren't we doing this everywhere?
Yes.
Wonderful. Let's talk about the importance of community, Al. Like, why things like this are so important, especially at a time like now.
Yeah, well, you know, Michelle, right now, there's a lot of hostilities, not just locally, but nationally. And at the end of the day, in the line of work that we're in ministry, but also just in life in general, it's easy to forget that at the end of the day, we're all people, and we all want to take care of our families. We want to have fun things to do. We want to have the ability to connect with each other. And so events like both the community celebration and Fishing with the PoPo allow people to kind of take a step back and just be human again. Come together as community. And Uptown Church, our whole heart is, you know, everyone belongs and no one gets left behind. And so this is just one way that we can showcase that ability to bring people together, regardless of your background, regardless of what you do for a living, regardless of how you feel politically or what, you know, side of the spectrum of whatever spectrum you pick that you're on. We just want people to come together and to love on one another.
I couldn't say it better. So let's talk. Everybody's welcome to come Saturday. Talk about the times and where all this is happening.
Okay, it's Uptown Church. You know, if everybody knows where Yesterdog is, it's right there.
Right?
It's right across the street from the post
There
office.
you go. Right?
1470 Lake Drive.
Okay.
Saturday from 12 to 4. Again, 1470 Lake Drive. Saturday from 12 to 4. We're going to have resource tables, bouncy houses, everything out there. I also want to mention that the Grand Rapids children's library.
Okay.
They're going to be out there also.
Okay.
And Uptown GR, there's one of the sponsors. Hancock and Associate is one of the sponsors. Business Exchange and Miss Lomax, she's one of the sponsors. And we have all these different sponsors. Res Life is one of the sponsors that came together to make this day possible for Grand Rapids. And I want everybody, I'm talking about bring your kids, bring your grandmother, bring everybody to come out and get a hot dog, a laugh, and just enjoy Uptown Church, giving back to the community at 1470 Lake Drive, Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Okay, and then let's talk about Fishing with the PoPo, because that's something you want to register for.
Yes.
If you want to get your kids involved in it, you've kind of expanded the ages.
Yes.
It's open to 25 years old, but parents can come too.
Yes, yes. Last year, we had Fishing with the PoPo last year. We had up to 50 kids.
Okay.
And we had parents that came and volunteered, and it was amazing. We also had, last year, we had first-timers.
Yeah.
And, let me tell you this, good story. Chief Winstrom,
Yes.
he was there, and he actually did a TikTok with a dance with a couple of the kids.
That doesn't surprise me.
And
That's
I'm
in his
talking about
wheelhouse.
it was amazing. It was amazing to see the chief of police do a TikTok dance with a couple of these kids, And when we talk about relationship, he also was able to give a few of these young men and ladies his own personal number and said, please give me a call.
Yeah.
So
Impactful.
Yes.
People want to register for that. What do they need to know?
All they have to do is come to the event Saturday,
Okay.
or it's uptowngr@gmail.com.
Okay.
Again, uptowngr@gmail.com. And just in the email, just say that you want to register for Fishing with the PoPo.
There you go. There's a contact right there on your screen. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here and for bringing our community together. We really, really appreciate it. So get those kids registered for Fishing with the PoPo coming up on August 9th. And this Saturday, make sure you head to Uptown Church for the community celebration. We'll be right back.